In this video, we will introduce passing data types to a method. Two ways to pass arguments in method calls in many programming languages are pass by value and pass by reference, also called call by value and call by reference. When an argument is passed by value, a copy of the argument's value is passed to the called method. The called method works exclusively with the copy. Changes to the called method's copy do not affect the original variable's value in the caller. When an argument is passed by reference, the called method can access the argument's value in the caller directly and modify that data if necessary. Pass by reference improves performance by eliminating the need to copy possibly large amounts of data. Unlike some other languages, Java does not allow you to choose pass by value or pass by reference. All arguments are passed by value. Let's look at an example. Here I have my class passing data types method demo. I start off with a double with a value of 2, and then I call the change me method. If you look at the change me method, it receives this double and it changes the value to 345. Following that, we print out the value. A method call can pass two types of values to a method, which are copies of primitive values, such as values of type int and double, and copies of references to objects. Objects themselves cannot be passed to methods. When a method modifies a primitive type parameter, changes to the parameter have no effect on the original argument value in the calling method. Here's a pass by value example. The printed value will be 2 no matter what happens inside the change me method. Let's look at another method. Here we have a car object, which is down here. It has a property of speed, and then it has set speed and get speed methods. I say set speed to 65. So here we have the car class that we will use to illustrate the call by value of the object reference. The car object has an attribute of speed of type double with getter and setter methods. Now let's create a car and set the speed, which we did here. Following that, we're going to use the change parameters method, which changes the car's object speed. And here we have the method definition. We're going to set the speed to 200. So it started at 65. I call the change car parameters passing the Lamborghini object and changing the car speed. And then I'm going to print the speed. Now I have another method here called change car. This method tries to create a new car and change the value passed into the method. So when I call change car, it creates a new car, it sets the speed, and then it sets the value to the new car I created in the method. So the question is, if the original Lamborghini object is now a Ford when it returns back after the method is called. Well, it's not, because inside of the change car method, we changed the original pointer to be a new pointer. But the original pointer was passed by value, so changing the pointer within the method has no impact on the original pointer outside of the method. So let's run our class and see the output. Right-click in the editor, select Run as Java Application. So we can see that we could not change the double. We could change the car parameters when we passed the Lamborghini to the method change car parameters, but we couldn't change the car reference. This concludes our discussion of passing data types to a method.